Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
Nicely done. 13 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Looking really good, this one. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
That's a little untidy. This shot from the first cut of rough. Going with the hybrid. Oh, clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. And here we are with the third shot. Yeah, that one will play.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Big putt for par coming up. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Yeah, it was a narrow miss. Just a short putt remaining here.
Sitting at 2 over for the day.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Teeing off here at the third hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This one's heading left, I think. not sure if that's how they drew it up. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. This one's for bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Oh my, that was launched. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. Ah, absolutely flushed. Been a bit of a struggle on the greens. Hopefully he can change it here. Was on a good line. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Okay, steady now. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
That was a gallant attempt. This next putt is for bogey. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Playing from around 160 yards. Going with the 7.
And he's safely on the green.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ooh, right by the hole. Eight feet to the cup. That's tracking.
That will work.
Currently at 4 over for the day. Oh, looking to make a statement here. Going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
That's really not what they were looking for.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here. Going with the 8-iron here. This one looks to be a tad wayward.
Time now for the 4th shot.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for par.
No, that's too bad. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Oh, so close. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Sitting at 6 over for the day. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Going with the 5-wood. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush. Second shot here on the 8th. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Trying to save par here.
Oh, just missed. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Sitting at 7 over for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 175 yards. What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
That's frustrating. An opportunity to make their par. Ouch, that hurts. Three feet to go here to the hole. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And as we head over to the 10th hole, Rich, this player will enter their final 9 holes of Q School. How will they be feeling?
Luke, this is the spot where you either fail or shine. And I got to say, 9 holes left to put themselves in the top 50 to make it on the Korn Ferry Tour. Failing is definitely an option for this player.
Playing from around 110 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing.
Good shot there.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Just didn't drop. This is a par putt. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at 8 over par for the day. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Going with a 3-wood here. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. Setting up here with a very long putt. A bit long on that one. 14 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for a par.
Ooh.
And this one will be for bogey.
Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Opting for the 5-wood. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Par putt coming up here. That was a gallant attempt. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Looks like this one's bunker bound. Is that what they had in mind?
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Well, out of the bunker and onto the green, but still a fair bit of effort to go here. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Oh, he's up, Tiger. This putt is about 8 feet. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this next putt here is for a double bogey. And down it goes. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. This hole is a par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Parts can be made.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. And he needs this to save par. That'll affect the scorecard.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Time for the second shot at the 15th.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Appears to have overcooked this one. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This for par.
Just a couple of inches away from finding that one.
Putting for bogey. Well, they're never nice, but that's the wrong time to go back-to-back with bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Opting for the 6-iron. Wow, what a shot. Ooh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for par.
That gets the job done.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Nicely done. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Attaboy, good shot.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
The old hammer hands putt. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Getting ready to play their third. And here we are with their fourth. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. That's disappointing. Bogey putt coming up here.
And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. Folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.